Hi, I recently moved to Arizona from Washington State, and recently we just had to deal with evacuations because of a nearby fire. And this is the second one this year. I've noticed a few things, other people, myself, that has gone on during these evacuations that I just wanted to share with everyone. So hopefully, it will help the next time this process happens because I don't think this is the last one. So the way it is set up is we're on a ready, set, go status. So there's three stages to preparation for evacuation. So when we're at a ready, what that means is that there's a fire nearby. You're not currently in any danger, but you need to be very aware because fires are unpredictable, winds are unpredictable, and things can change very, very quickly. So at a ready status, based on what I've seen lately, if you have an animal that is difficult to catch, you need to get it caught. So if you have a cat or a dog that is difficult to handle, maybe it needs to go into a room by itself with food and water or into like a large kennel that they can still move around in and have food and water and just be taken out on a leash and put back in so that they're very easy to move when the go status happens. And then I've always been taught when it escalates to a set status, so that's the second level, that all animals should be moved. Livestock should get moved out of the area. And then at a go status, you will not be allowed back into that evacuation area. So once you leave, you're done. And that's something that I think a lot of people don't really realize. So if you have four horses and a two-horse trailer, you need to get all four horses moved out before the go status, or you may have two stuck at home. Another thing to think about is that, like what I did in this most recent one, was when we were still at a set status, there's no rush at that time to get horses moved. I wanted to be available to help evacuate other horses. I feel like I have the experience, I can help other people load difficult horses that should be moved in the set status for sure, if not in the ready. And I have a trailer that I don't mind putting strange horses in. It's a safe trailer and it's well used, so I'm not going to get bothered by kicks and dents and scrapes and that kind of stuff. So I want to be available to help evacuate horses. So I moved my horse and a horse that is difficult to load as soon as I possibly could. I actually literally went from the airport straight to the barn at 2 o'clock in the morning and loaded up. That got it so that I was available to move more horses. And I did help throughout the next day with some loading help and getting some more animals out of the area. Another thing to think about that's not so much animal related is what am I going to take with me in an evacuation? If you can't buy it where you go to, you do not need to take it with you. So you're going to be moving away from imminent danger, and there will be grocery stores and there will be places to buy clothing and all of that. A change of clothes, personal documents, and anything that cannot be replaced are the only things that should go with you. You can order more photos from the photographer that took them. If you lose a trophy in a fire, it's get another one. So really, we just took like my wedding ring, we took personal documents and a change of clothes and a little bit of extra water. My horse is on sucralfate, and so that did go with me. I didn't even bring grain. I brought enough hay for overnight just to get him there. Any place I take him, I'm going to be able to get hay. I'm going to be able to get grain. So really try and limit it because when they make these ready, set, go status, one of the things that has to be taken into consideration is the infrastructure. And so in the particular area that I'm in, we just have two lanes. You can go one direction or the other direction, and that's it. There's not a lot of ways out of here, and there's a lot of houses. So they're going to try and get people evacuating a little bit early so that we don't have backups on the road so that everybody can get out. If this was a 4-lane highway, we would maybe have a little bit more leeway of when our evacuation notices were. So take that into consideration as well. You do not want horses in the trailer trying to get away from a fire, stuck in traffic, and in a very tense situation. One more thing I want you to think about with your animal. If you have a horse that is difficult to load, you need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. And this means put them in your trailer, put them in a friend's trailer, put them in a trailer you would never want to ever put your horse on because it doesn't look safe to you. Make sure that horse goes in and out of that trailer. Because if you're out of town and there's only one vehicle to get your animal to safety, you're not going to care what that trailer is like. Same thing with stalls. You just want to get your horse safe. So make sure that your horse loads in any trailer. Make sure any other person can load the horse. There shouldn't be this whole trick. It has to be alfalfa and the carrot in your pocket and the chain goes under the chin, not over the nose. None of those things should have to be in order to get your horse safely evacuated, because anyone evacuating is going to give your horse about 2 minutes to load, and then they're going to put it away and grab the next one. So that's another reason why we want to move our horses on set and not on go. And any horse that's difficult, ready might be a better option of when to move them, just like you're packing your animals up that are hard to crate on ready. So hopefully this helps everyone get a little bit more clarity of what to do. I've heard so many people say, I didn't know what to pack. I didn't know when I should leave. And honestly, there's no right or wrong time to leave, but the best time to leave is when you are not stressed out. Leave while you can still think clearly so that you don't make mistakes, leave horses at home, leave important things at home, or God forbid, hook the trailer up wrong because you were in a state of panic. So leaving earlier is better than leaving later. Fortunately, we're all safe. I don't believe any structures have been damaged in this fire. And the fire crews are absolutely amazing. The support that we've had has been absolutely amazing. I had phone calls at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning of people offering stalls and housing and anything we needed. And it's an amazing community, and I just love to see how strong it is. So let's start doing a little bit of practice, because I'm sure there's going to be another one coming soon. Practice loading your horses, practice catching your animals, practice hooking up your horse trailer, get your documents and items in order, maybe even make a checklist of things. I cannot live without these items if my house or my barn was to burn down. Stay safe, everybody. Take care.